So, Ryan Murphy is back on his shenanigans again. About a week ago, Netflix released their first teaser trailer for the third part of Ryan Murphy's true crime monstrosities. You know, the one that brought us the Dahmer series and the Menendez Brothers series last year. Both of which were financial successes and to some degree artistic successes, I suppose, but they were both ethical disasters. And this third one looks, based on the trailer, as if it's going to be no different. This one is about Ed Gein, who killed two women in the 1950s and committed a lot of grave robberies, and is probably best known for living in this rundown farmhouse where he used the skin of the people he grave robbed to decorate furniture or make clothes. And this house has kind of become a staple of a lot of American sort of serial killer horror. So it makes sense that Ryan Murphy is picking up on it. Of course, he's already using the artifacts made of human bodies as ways to create shock and horror in the trailer, but he loves using the bodies of victims to create horror, so that's not surprising. But there's another thing that this trailer does that I find very interesting and kind of particularly insidious for what is supposed to be a true crime dramatization. Because there are a number of cards in the trailer that list several classic horror films like Psycho, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like The Silence of the Lambs, and state that what you're going to see in this program is what came before that, the monster that inspired all of these films. And through this, we are basically moving what is an adaptation of real events very much into a fictional horror movie realm. We are basically treating it as a prequel to horror movies rather than as a series of horrible events where people actually suffered. And I find that very irresponsible. It very much uses a mode that prioritizes spectacle over sensitivity. But that was to be expected, because it is exactly what Ryan Murphy did in the first two series of this monster franchise.